I'm trying. Oh gosh. I don't know why I'm doing this. Literally, I can see the quality is gonna suck. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time. Sometimes I need to speak it and sometimes I need to write it, and I've done an incredible amount of writing. And even if I don't finish this, I have to say it. And there's many reasons why I need to say it, but tonight I need to say it because I need to make sure that I hear it, ironically enough. I planned to start this. Obviously I didn't, but I had planned to start it with... Sorry. Cougar Tyler Drake almost got Bianca twice, and we've held back on talking about some stuff because somebody wanted to make sure that it was in the book, but I don't think before I viewed things through. I'm so sorry. I know this is the one. There's multiple things I want to say from multiple points of view. Cougar almost got Bianca twice, and only the first time was in If I Was There. And then there obviously will be a huge gap. And so a lot of life happened. And right after, he almost got her again. And we've held on to it because, I mean, it's kind of like everything else. It doesn't exactly make Bianca look great. And while I understand that, yes, there is a lot of guilt and a lot of guilt. I mean, obviously, Diego Maddox is a very, very important character. And we disrespected him, obviously. Like, Bianca was with Diego, and truly was not searching for Cougar in a romantic way, in a wanting him back. But it was like the beginning of a cycle of watching for danger, scanning the horizon, waiting for the attack, you know? And so, a person very tired of losing games, Bianca decided that she would watch. She would, okay, fine, she'll take Cougar's advice and she'll watch. And it became obsessive. And not in a funny way. In a, please, just stop looking. Please. And, obviously Bianca had certain details to be able to look, and so, Bianca, has everything happen in, May, June. and December she meets Diego. So the issue here is that I have amnesia from a certain moment, and I'll get to that. But as a whole, like I have the whole time frame, because this was a big issue that we didn't talk about, you know? So Bianca would search to hopefully catch him sneaking, you know, like catch him before he could get us. And we found out something. And I'm not ready to share that yet. Because that's kind of, there's certain things that we don't talk about regarding Cougar, because it's kind of going to be I'm not going to share that yet. Okay, like that's not related. Point is, stuff was found that involved somebody. And what we found had happened and was about to happen, destroyed us. Because there was the, like, horror of something like a cycle repeating. Then there was the other person involved and their name. And then there was the other person involved and their name. And we can remember that, and then it's almost like there's a flash. And then there's a moment where Bianca and Diego are sitting in a vehicle, and Cougar is on the phone speaking to Diego. To this day, Diego has not told Bianca what was said. He said one thing, but it's one of those, there was more than just this one thing. But all we can remember is looking, we're sitting in the passenger, we're in it now, we're sitting in the passenger, and we look over and Diego's on the phone. So we can hear the voice, you know, we can hear the talking, but we can't hear the words. And Diego hung up the phone, and he looked at Bianca, and he said, "You are never to speak to him again." And it became it was an ultimatum. It was an ultimatum, and it was, luckily, I made the right choice. What if I hadn't? That's why I need to talk about this. Yes, maybe we will still put it in the book. Maybe we will go more in depth. Maybe we will be... But right now, I just need you to know that that happened. Because it's important. And everything in my story, everything in her story, everything in our story, all of us, there's certain things that you don't know about, and you need to know about it, and not on some page. Like, we need to talk about it, because that is why this all when somebody asks me, why are you the Lioness in the darkness, I can't answer, because the answer is so big. And this is one of the pieces. If you've read If I Was There, and that doesn't even necessarily matter in this context, just know some really bad stuff happened. And a 14-year-old's life almost didn't turn into 15. and she meets Diego at 15. Do you all understand? Like, just grown up. Like, you know, grown up to grown up. My child's a good child. They would never do something like this. The computer's in the kitchen, facing out. I would know if something was happening. Nothing was done. I'm so sorry to ruin the end of the book for you. Nothing was done in this if I was there universe. You know, for legal purposes, Bianca really was having a tough time. And nothing was done. Police were not involved. The FBI was not involved. Nothing happened until somebody wrote a book. And thank goodness that somebody wrote a book, because now the Bianca and Tyler storyline can continue. And we can talk about the fact that he almost got her again. Again. A second time. And do you think that if Diego hadn't been there, do you think that Bianca would have escaped him again? And the sucky thing is that it's not even because Bianca would have fell for him. He would have just found something, you know? Something that just... She was more scared of that something happening than her own life. We need to talk about that, because even when the monster is caught, if nothing happens, then the monster just moves on. Just goes to somebody else. And sometimes he circles back. This is the first time, obviously, other than Diego, this is the first time that little piece of Bianca and Tyler's story has ever been spoken to a single other person. Other than those two kids that were sitting in that vehicle. The only reason I think we all expect this, but I'll just say it out loud because, hey, whoever is actually watching this, I lost it. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me get it back. Sorry, hold on. He didn't get nicer when he showed back up. He only got meaner. He only got more... he only got more cooler. There's a reason that somebody's called the Monster Destroyer. And there's a reason that Tyler released their, not his, their grasp. And I don't want to wait until some book that I am stressed out about and make no income from and don't have any reviews on, but this book means the world to me. And then now I have two pieces of the book, you know, as the storyline of Bianca. I don't want to wait till all of that, because that's just words on it. Like, Bianca and Diego's story has never just been words on a page. Like, it is an entire story. And there's certain pieces that you have to know to understand what you'll eventually read if you do. But even if you don't, there's still children who the monster will circle back around to. And I need us to start talking about that. And maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's that I'm just still scared of upsetting people. And apparently I'm not tonight because I'm filming this and I'm so sorry. Like, maybe my voice will be enough for... But if you're still listening, then you have to care somehow about something. Something I've said is resonated, so. This isn't simple, and I get that. Trust me, I get it. I've been living it a long time. It's not simple, and there's a lot of pieces that you'll never know. I get that. But I need you to know as many as you can. Because I can't force anybody to care, but I can control what I say. And owning up to what I say. And being held accountable. You know, like I said, I believe that Bianca disrespected Diego by technically looking up her ex... Oh, my leg. Her ex-boyfriend, but then I look at it many years later and I understand you weren't looking up your ex-boyfriend. You were looking up your ex-abuser. And you were terrified of him taking the wonderful human being that had just arrived. And it makes sense, though, now, why his plan didn't work. Because I know who Diego Maddox ended up growing up to be. And it makes a lot more sense. Because that boy didn't realize how much power he held. And it is why they were soulmates. Because they both had to learn that their words hold power. And so that's the thing. Like, I can see it. I can remember it. But I can't tell you. I just remember him holding the phone and I can see the look on his face. But it's one of those, you can't read it. You know, it's like there's no, he gave nothing away. And grown up me understands that he didn't just say what we've been told, you know. But Diego didn't let it affect him, whatever it was. Or the alternative is that Cougar was like, wow, I've met my match. In which case, enough said. My feet are asleep, so I need to stop this. I'm already at 18 minutes. This isn't going on TikTok. I don't know where this is going. Maybe YouTube. This is gonna be one of those things I'll probably save till the morning, and then we'll decide if we post this. But I hope we do. We gotta talk about all of this, and I hope somebody stayed to watch this. Because even if one person watches it, then that means it no longer just lives with us. So, goodbye. Whoever you are, goodbye and good night.